The convergence of security and networking has never been more present. My responsibility at Comcast Business is in our software-defined networking platform space. We call it Active Core. It was originally designed roughly about 4 or 5 years ago to bring SD-WAN to market, which we've done with our partner Versa. And we look at Versa and other partners from our evolution, which we'll talk about into supporting a SASE environment, and some of the reasons why we want to migrate into that space. And also bringing multiple other products and services, in particular a security portfolio that I partner with my cybersecurity teams with delivering into the market. So what we're seeing in the active core space, and specifically with SD-WAN, is kind of this interesting evolution. Prior to COVID, prior to the pandemic, there was a increased movement of moving workloads into the cloud. We've talked before about all migrations into SaaS type applications and businesses trying to consume more into the cloud. And what that implies, or what that meant, was they were really making the branch office a lot more autonomous, right? And so they were allowing the branch to look, walk, talk, be a lot more flexible in what they do. They could manage networks a lot better, but really what it did is it pushed a lot of the functionality away from corporate, away from the data center, and into the branches. And then long comes our friend, the pandemic, and everybody had to scramble. And we were starting to deal with remote access a lot more, and businesses were trying to deal with remote access. Again, back to dealing with the cloud. Well, the interesting convergence of that, and where this whole conversation around SASE, the secure access, secure edge, the edge is the part that always caught me quite curious, but you can start to see it really taking shape. The edge of the network, we may have even talked about this previously, the edge of the network is almost amorphous. What is the edge? Where is the edge? When you're talking about old networks, the edge was sort of the corporate headquarter, if you will, because everything was getting sucked back in. Then I just referenced, no, it was moving it to the branch. So the edge of the network is the branch of the network. Now customers are saying, well, I want to start consuming cloud services. So where exactly is the security perimeter when I'm dealing with cloud applications or accessing cloud for different reasons? Now I have workers anywhere, or they're at home. And with the hybrid work environment, I'm going to have people at work, and then they're going to be at home. Where does that all come together? And so the convergence of security and networking has never been more present. And that's really where the idea of SASE, I believe, really emanated from, because SASE is an interesting reference to a term that frankly existed in multiple different places, but we just didn't have it in that aggregated or consolidated viewpoint. So the confluence of needing to secure the individual with respect to where they're acquiring or securing access to applications is really where that convergence comes from.